Sudbury is a small town in eastern England. A wide space in the centre is called Market Hill. If you went to Sudbury on Thursday or Saturday, you would find the Market Hill crowded with stalls. People visit the market to buy fruit and vegetables, and all sorts of other things, such as clothes and household goods. As in many country towns, there has been a market in Sudbury for hundreds of years. In a street near the Market Hill is another market. This is the livestock market. Every Thursday, farmers from the countryside around Sudbury bring pigs to be sold. Cattle, too, are brought for sale. The animals are auctioned in the sale ring. In the past, this livestock market was very important, but today it plays only a small part in the life of the town. Most farmers in eastern England specialise in crop growing, and few animals are sent for sale. Next door to the livestock market, other goods are auctioned. Old furniture and household goods. This dead stock market, as it's called, attracts many people in search of a bargain. Like most market towns, Sudbury has many old buildings. This one was built of wood and plaster more than 400 years ago. These old narrow streets near the town centre were built before the days of motor traffic. Today, people coming to Sudbury to shop need car parks close to the centre of the town. Around the Market Hill, there are several shopping streets. There are no big department stores in towns the size of Sudbury, but the small shops supply everybody's needs. This street becomes so crowded with people that it has been closed to through traffic. Sudbury is such a popular centre that a completely new shopping precinct has been opened. There used to be a timber yard here. Now there are shops, and a modern bus station. Within 25 kilometres of Sudbury, there are 5 other towns, but nearly 30 villages are closer to Sudbury than to any other market town. Nearly everyone living in this area comes to Sudbury for their weekly needs. And if we add the main roads of the area to the map, we can see that Sudbury is a route centre. The town is close to the river Stour. You can see green meadows close to the river. This land is sometimes flooded, so it has never been built on. Only a kilometre from the busy market, cattle paddle in the shallow river. These water meadows remain uncultivated, even though Sudbury lies in an important crop-growing area. The river is crossed by a bridge at its narrowest point. There has been a bridge on this spot for 700 years. Like so many towns, Sudbury grew up beside a bridge across a river. There are water meadows on each side of the river. The main roads avoided these water meadows, and markets began to be held at the point where these roads met. Then the town grew up around the marketplace. Since 1960, many more people have come to live and work in the Sudbury area, and the town has grown. From the air, you can see just how quickly Sudbury is growing in size. On the edge of the town, new factories and warehouses have been built. Farmland has been turned into housing estates. Many of these houses have been built to rehouse people from the crowded parts of London, 100 kilometres away. Now these people live close to the countryside. Sudbury is one of a number of towns in eastern England that have grown in this way. Factories, such as this silk mill, provide work for the people of the expanding town. Large machines weave the strands of silk into cloth. Most of the finished cloth is exported to factories throughout the world to be made into neckties. In another factory, cloth is knitted from man-made fibres. In the Middle Ages, the weaving of woolen cloth brought wealth and prosperity to Sudbury. So although weaving is no longer as important an industry to the town as it once was, it is still carried on using different fibres and different methods. In this factory, parts for engines are made. Many people in the Sudbury area work in factories such as this, built here because of the good supply of local labour. In this room, one man with a computer controls the production of the whole factory. At the end of the day, Few of the workers faced the long journey home that they once had to make in London. Like all market towns, Sudbury has seen many changes. In this corn exchange, the farmers used to sell their wheat and barley. Now they send their grain elsewhere, and the building has become a fine library for the people of the town. Close to the river stands this old watermill. Now it has been converted into an up-to-date hotel. River barges used to bring goods to this warehouse. One group of old buildings still in use is the Sudbury maltings, where barley is turned into malt for brewing. And in other parts of the town, barns and warehouses are still used. But some are falling into disuse. Today, most of the country's trade and industry is carried on in the big towns and cities, so small towns like Sudbury have changed. No longer an important market for the produce of the surrounding countryside, it is still an important shopping centre. And the town has been transformed by the introduction of new industry and new people.